Showtime here. Another video. This is a 2000 BMW. The 300-28i or something like that. Anyway, they brought it over here. Actually, they towed it over here because it wouldn't start. It would no crank, no start. You turn the key and nothing happens. The lights on the dash all light up. It seemed like it was a starter or something maybe, or the ignition switch, the battery maybe, but it was a new battery. I put a new ignition switch on there. Shoot, I went through the fuses. This box here. Just kind of checked them all, made sure they were all intact. Look for any loose wires or any broken wires or anything that looked like it was off or broken. And changed the battery. It's a brand new battery. Checked all the wiring, made sure everything was good. Then came over here and I changed the ignition switch on it. Okay, I changed that and still nothing. So then I went ahead and went to the EWS underneath the dash. Let me see if I can. There it is. There, it's just hanging there because I just took it down. Anyway, what was going on is this wasn't letting the car turn on, and that's part of the alarm system. I guess it's called the immobilizer or EWS, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, it goes to the alarm, and if the alarm is not feeling what's going on with the key and stuff in the ignition, then I guess it doesn't turn on. So what I did, I went ahead, it goes right up there. I'll put it back up there in a little bit. What I did, I took it off. Okay, I took it off. Oh, this is a plug. You know, you can see it right there. It's just a plug. Squeeze a little tab and it'll come right off. I opened it up. It's real easy to open up. It's got some little tabs right here. You can see them right there on the side. There on both sides. You kind of squeeze them and that little box right here will open up. Okay. And I pulled out what was in there. And it's just a little motherboard of, I don't know, a bunch of little diodes and whatever else. But anyway, I cleaned it out with some cleaner and stuff and some Q-tips and kind of just went through the whole thing. And I put it back on just now. And this is what happened. Again, this thing wouldn't start for anything. And I think it's this key myself. It has to do with something as well, but I'm not 100%. But anyway, this is what happens when started. So yeah, I mean, I've been working on this thing for a few days now, you know, off and on. Belongs to a customer, and like I said, they towed it down here with a no start issue, no crank. I mean, yeah, I mean, just nothing was going on except the lights and everything would go on, but it wouldn't turn on itself, or even crank over for that matter. So, I mean, I went through the shifter here. Maybe that was broken or locked up or something like that. You know, this all started, I guess, he says that he put a stereo in, and it all started kind of after that. So maybe the people over at the stereo shop maybe jacked up the alarm system or something. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it wouldn't do anything. It would just kind of, you know, it wouldn't even crank over. So anyway, the bottom line, after like 2-3 days of troubleshooting, it turns out that it's that EWS immobilizer. And you might want to take it off and maybe clean it a little bit. I mean, there's really nothing to take it off. I think it's two number 10s. This is all the tools that I needed here that I used. I mean, you know, pretty simple. 2 number 10s up there. Unscrew the the nut, they're like plastic nuts on there. See them right there? Unscrew them, take it down, unplug it, or whatever you want to do, and open it up and see what's going on in there. Clean it out a little bit, maybe even blow it out. I blew it out with some air, yeah, it worked. It's working for me. So really, that right there, the ignition switch was for nothing, but it's okay. They weren't that much. The battery, it needed a battery, so that's okay too. And then again, it could have had something to do with the when the battery was removed and put back in. Maybe, I don't know, this thing has to be programmed into the battery, or some kind of has to sync in there or something like that. I'm not too sure about all that, but like I said, I just kind of cleaned this out. I took it off, cleaned it off, and put it back in. And because at first I was kind of, I unplugged it, right? The immobilizer here, I unplugged it when it was up there, and I would just kind of bang on it a little bit. Not bang on it, you know, just with your knuckles, kind of give it a little, you know, something like that. Just kind of, just tap on it a little bit, and it started. So that's what made me go directly to this, and this is what the issue is, or was. Alrighty, well, hope that helps somebody out here. An idea of why your car won't crank or start, because it's boy, it's tough when you do. I mean, there's so many things that it could be. I thought it was a starter for a second there too. Already going to order a starter, but then, like I said, I just kept going at it and troubleshooting it. There you go. So hopefully this helps somebody out. And like I said, just kind of unplug it if you're having trouble with no crank, no start. Unplug it, plug it back in, and just give it a couple of little taps like that and see what happens. Just never know. And if it does turn on, well then, hey, there you go. You know where the problem starts. But yeah, I would do that first before starting to buy different parts and stuff. And not that they're hard to take off or they're expensive, but still, you know, I'm the kind of person that doesn't like to spend money on parts if we don't have to. So there you go. Alrighty. Like I said, I hope this helps somebody out. I'll get another video going. I think I have the video of me changing that ignition switch. I'll upload that one too. But anyway, alright. That's about it. This is fixed. I'm going to put this all back together. All this is a couple screws here. And just fold this down, or take it off if you want. There's a couple clips right here. It's really simple. I mean, come on, anybody can do this. So there's really no reason for me to show you. Just a couple screws there, slides right down, and you're good to go. Alrighty? Alrighty, well, there you go. Well, I'm Showtime, and I'm out of here.